Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Mike Greenlay. I'm Audra Martin. The Nashville Predators came to town tonight as the best team in the National Hockey League. Just one regulation loss in their last 16 games. The Minnesota Wild countered it with a great team effort to hand them just their second loss. And Minnesota Wild pick up two huge Central Division points in a night where really they needed to get a win, considering some of the other wins taking place around the Central Division.
Well, they definitely needed to hold serve because Colorado won earlier today, and that's an important thing for their mental stability and also for where they are in the standings. Not to mention the fact that the Minnesota Wild now go to 3-1 against the Nashville Predators on the season. You got to win season series, especially against potential playoff opponents, and Nashville could be one, and even in the second round if the Wild make it past the first. So those are important wins. It really helps your mentality as a team, your confidence when you can beat teams like Nashville. I thought the Wild were very patient throughout this game. Even when they went down 1-0, they didn't panic. They didn't let momentum push them back. They just kept playing and got smarter and smarter in the neutral zone, blocked shots really well in their own zone, got good performances, and got a couple big milestones. Bruce Boudreau got his 500th win, and Jason Zucker got his 30th goal of the season.
And it all adds up to a great night in front of the largest crowd this season at the XL Energy Center. Here's a look at tonight's final stats. Great effort defensively, too, for the Minnesota Wild, holding the Predators to just 20 shots on goal. That ties their lowest total so far this season. Yes, the Wild go 0 for 4 on the man advantage, but they kill off both their penalties. And Bruce Boudreau, like you said, hits that big milestone, and he's happy with the effort considering the Minnesota Wild had 4 days off before this game, and they came out with a good team effort.
I didn't know. I didn't know if we were going to come out of the gate really fast and run out of energy. But I thought we were in control of ourselves the whole time. And even after the first period, we were down 1-0. I was okay with being down 1-0 because I thought we had numerous chances. We didn't have the shots on goal total that you'd like, but I thought we had numerous chances at the net.
So here's a look at what's next. It's a tough back-to-back weekend for the Minnesota Wild. It doesn't get any easier because tomorrow it's the Boston Bruins who come to town, and much like the Nashville Predators, they're one of the best teams in their conference. So the Minnesota Wild have to come out with a good effort and hopefully a quick start against Boston.
Well, I was really happy the Wild got to roll their 4 lines and use a lot of players because playing back-to-back games isn't easy, even if those back-to-back games are at home. Keep in mind, Boston is sitting here in Minnesota waiting for the Minnesota Wild tomorrow night. Boston didn't play tonight. The Wild obviously did, and so that's going to be a big game. For Boston, they've been banged up, but they're a team that has motivation. They're only 4 points behind Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay lost earlier today, so Boston's licking their chops, saying, here's another opportunity to catch the Tampa Bay Lightning. They play the Tampa Bay Lightning 2 more times in their last 9 games. So Boston will be motivated, and the Wild need to be motivated. They don't have a lot of home games left, and they want to keep winning here.
And tomorrow's home game is going to be a tough one. We'll see if the Wild can turn 2 games in 2 nights into 4 points in 2 nights. It's always a goal. We'll see if they can get it done tomorrow against Boston. Enjoy the game. We'll see you back on Fox Sports North Tuesday night as the Wild take on the Nashville Predators yet again. We'll see you in a few days. For Mike Greenlay, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.